Okay, now we're going to take a look at another portion of settings. So if you are looking at Google Classroom, if you've left me since our last video, what we're going to do is click on those three lines in the upper left-hand corner again. And again, we're going to scroll all the way down to settings. So tap on settings. And then we're going to scroll until we see notifications. So here by default, everything is on. So you're going to receive emails from Google Classroom to your student.gccisd.net, to your student.gccisd.net Gmail account. This is different. We're going to talk about the Gmail account in a video shortly. But this is where we can fix our notification settings for email. So by default, you can turn them on or off. I would leave them on, but then I would go and customize what you're actually getting notifications for so that you don't get super overwhelmed. So here we can change if we get notifications on comments. I would, if you're going to turn any of these off, that's up to you. What I would do is I would make sure that private comments on work is turned on because students may be leaving you comments and you want to make sure you get those emails. These settings you can also share with your students so that they can customize them as well so that they're not inundated with 50 million emails from all of their teachers with all of their notifications. They may want to customize what they actually receive notifications on so that the important stuff doesn't get missed in their inbox. Personally, I leave on all the comment notifications because to me that's important. I want to make sure that I reply back to those people that leave comments. Then what you can do is choose the notifications on the classes that you are enrolled in. So these are classes that you're a student in, not classes that you're teaching or co-teaching. So here what I've done is I only have on my notifications for work and other posts from teachers so that I see when new work has been posted or my teacher has posted something new. I've turned off if they've returned work or grades to me, again, personal preference. And then I have turned off for invitations to join classes as a student, and I have turned off due date reminders on your work. Again, personal preference for you. For students especially, they may want to turn on that toggle for the due date reminders so that they don't forget when something is going to be due soon and they haven't turned it in yet. The next section is classes you teach. So these are classes you're a teacher or a co-teacher of. And you can turn on those settings. So late submissions of student work, if you want to make sure that you're notified if somebody turns something in after the due date via email, you can turn that toggle on. If a student resubmits their work, so they've already turned it in, they're going to take it back and then they're going to turn it in again. Invitations to co-teach a class. And then if your scheduled posts, if they published or if they failed. So that's a good little notification to have on as well, especially depending on how many classes you're actually teaching in Google Classroom. And then the last piece, class notifications, is turning on comments or turning off comments for an entire class. So if you click on that little drop down, you'll then see all the classes that you teach and all classes that you are enrolled in as a student. And you can turn those notifications on or off for the entire class. So if I turn off, let's say I have independent reading high school turned off, I will not receive any of these notifications up here for that entire class. So it depends on if you're a co-teacher in a class and you don't want to get bogged down with 50 million emails, you may want to turn off some of the classes you're a co-teacher of instead of the classes that you're an actual teacher of. This is more so, I would say, for teachers than for students. Students, I would advise that they leave on their class notifications and then just customize what they're actually receiving so that they don't miss something that's important. So those are your email notification settings. And once you set these will take effect for your entire account. So even if you change them via the iPad app on your iPad, they're still going to sync together for that. So those are email notification settings in your Google Classroom.